hoje não.
Banda Connection right here on Web Radio Canção Nova. We first heard Alguém para Amar, which means someone to love, and we finished that up with Bola para Frente, a ball forward. So I guess going forward, right here on Web Radio Canção Nova. I was listening to this great program that Canção Nova has. Unfortunately, it's in Portuguese. I'd love to do it in English. And the name of the program in Portuguese is called Sorrindo Pra Vida. That means smiling for life. And what they do, it's an hour-long program. It comes over at 8 o'clock a.m. Sao Paulo time. And it's a program where there's, discussion, there's music, and there's also a section of preaching. Goes for about 10 minutes of preaching, and they play the music in the background. It's Sapo usually plays the guitar in the background. It's a great show. And among the people who is one of the preachers on this, there's all kinds of people from Canção Nova. There's Marcio Mendes, there's Dunga, and also someone by the name of Alexandre Oliveira. And I was listening to him. You can actually see him, by the way. You can actually see the program, but it's in Portuguese on YouTube, Sorrindo Pra Vida. And see right here, right below me, is how to spell that. Look that up on YouTube, and you'll find Sorrindo Pra Vida. But Alexandre Oliveira was talking about the importance of prayer and perseverance, and he was talking about how we have to pray, and even citing some of the saints, including Saint Teresa of Avila, of saying how disastrous it is if we are not praying. Now, what I found it fascinating is here Alexander is in Brazil. He's in Cachoeira Paulista, in the central house of Canção Nova. He's actually quoting Saint Teresa of Avila, who's one of the Spanish mystics, and here as I'm watching this in the United States, just reflects so powerfully the universality of what it is that we believe in as people of faith. It's universal there. And there we are working not only in 3 different countries, but in 2 different parts of the world. I'm listening to Alexander, and he is in spring at this time, because it's spring right now in South America, and we're actually working out of three countries, in a sense, actually 3 languages. But he talked about that important power, how prayer is so important, and perseverance, and there is never a reason to give up. He even talks about, even when we deal with our fraquezas, which are weaknesses, knowing that they're not even a reason for us to give up, that we pray and we never give up. Prayer.
De Atlanta, nos Estados Unidos, Canção Nova Web Rádio. Comunicando vida às nações.
So keeping that in mind, if you find yourself dealing with your weaknesses, and in Portuguese that's fraquezas, and you don't let that discourage you. Keep on praying, because you will overcome whatever struggles that you're dealing with. You will overcome them if you are in prayer. But if you're not in prayer, if you give up, then you're lost, because prayer is the most important thing that we can do. I always teach that message. The most important thing we can do every day is pray. The most important thing we can do every week is go to church, which also is part of our prayer. So looking at that, we hear that powerful message from Alexandre on Sorrindo Pra Vida, the importance of praying every day and the importance of never giving up. That's one of the things that Canção Nova, Father Luis was here a while ago, and he taught, if you really look at the most important message you see in the Bible, it is don't give up. It is persevere, do not turn back. And if you look at that, say, well, I thought the important, you can list all these other messages. You see, actually, he's right. The number one message, do not give up.
Faith and music.